As England attempt to protect an unbeaten record under Terry Venables and an unbeaten record here at Wembley for over 3 years, the centre of attention tonight is their centre-back partnership. Neil Ruddock of Liverpool flexes his considerable muscle at full international level for the first time, and although he's renowned for his size and his reformed reputation, he also possesses a fearsome left foot. And his partner, Steve Howey, the 23-year-old Newcastle defender, also making his full England debut tonight, is capable of bringing the ball out of defence, a quality that's much needed, but which may need time to come out. The England team that comes out tonight shows 6 changes from the side that drew with Romania, 5 of them enforced through injury. There are 3 players there from Liverpool, 3 from Newcastle and 3 from Blackburn Rovers. The other 2 are the returning captain, David Platt from Sampdoria, and the recalled Dennis Wise at number 11 from Chelsea. Trevor.
Yeah, it's an opportunity, of course, Tim Flowers to get an outed in goal, and in front of him that central defensive pair in great opportunity for them with, of course, Gary Pallister and Tony Adams out injured. And I think probably with the midfield, David Platt, no anchor man there, he'd probably have to be a little bit more defence-minded. And, of course, Dennis Wise, again, getting the opportunity ahead of Matthew Letizia and Steve McManaman.
The Nigerians have brought 13 players with them who were in their World Cup squad in the summer, including all 11 in the starting lineup. Number 9, Yekini, their best goal scorer, is looking for a club after falling out with Olympiacos of Greece, but most of the others are with good European teams. Efen Okoku of Wimbledon is only on the bench because the new coach prefers Daniel Amokachi of Everton as Yekini's partner. And Amokachi's new manager, Joe Royle, is here to watch him tonight. Here's Lee. Jones, Lee again. In by Jones, John Barnes coming round the back. Oh, and Shearer! Good save.
Well, that was dreadful defending by the Nigerians. The first cross, whether that's an example of what England are going to do, because there was a poor header initially, and then, in fact, the defender knocked it back to Alan Shearer, and I think he was more surprised, and he didn't hit his drive that well.
Amuniki wide again. Yekini on the far post. That's where it's gone. Yekini! Oh, saved by the legs of Flowers. So close. A bit of a let-off for England, but credit to the keeper. Yekini looked odds-on to score. Now then, forward again for Yekini, and he's stretching Ruddock here, who does well. Now Lee. Well, let there be no mistake about the quality of this African side.
Amuniki there provided the width on the left-hand side. You don't have to beat a defender, you just create half a yard to get your cross in. It was a magnificent cross. He's got a very cultured left foot. Picked out Yekini, and it did a very good save with his feet by Tim Flowers. Doesn't matter which part of the body you stop it with, as long as you do.
Amokachi. And again, got it back from Adipoju and shot early.
Well, that was superb build-up, and rounds of applause from some England support as well there. I mean, superb patience, good one-touch, veered it, and a surprise shot in the end, nearly catching Tim Flowers out. I think he always had it covered. Just one of those you've got to watch off the surface.
And the touch on for Yekini. Oh, nearly. And scrambled away, Flowers and then Ruddock. The return ball from Amuniki was breathtaking. That was Okafor who cleared. Oh, there's a gap here now. Amokachi with Yekini going to his left, and he's got a player over on his right as well, and there's danger here for England. It's Okacha. He came from midfield, and nobody picked him up. And he feels, I would think, he should have done better. Flowers entitled to ask where the cover was there.
It was a great counter-attack, comes inside, just directs the shot beyond the far post.
Beardsley. Wise again. Rousseau. Free kick. Again, England send the heavy artillery forward from defence. And in the mix in there, for 5 England shirts. Platt! The captain scores! And Nigeria, as they did in the World Cup, lose the place at a free kick.
Well, Nigeria have always looked vulnerable on crosses. Even the one or two that have hung in the air, they haven't dealt with well. Look at David Platt, gets behind his marker there.
And Peter Beardsley, seeing David Platt, sets things up for Alan Shearer now. That's good play by England, spreading it wide again. McManaman. Oh, Beardsley!
Unlucky there. It was a good ball out wide for Alan Shearer, and that's what they've got to do for McManaman. Get the ball to his feet early so as he can attack the fullback. Didn't beat him there, just whipped it in at the near post. Good glancing header just over the crossbar.
Yes, Egwavan just finding Okacha. Look at that from the number 10. Here he is again. Yakini's in the middle. Oh, another player in too, and Jones had to come in between two of them. Good defending by the Liverpool player. Into Wise, the everywhere man. So, oh, and Wise again. I don't think I've ever seen him play better.
He has been very, very impressive. I mean, at Chelsea, he's been given this role to float and pop up wherever he likes. I don't quite think he knew how much space he had. Look, great diving header, but look at the space. He could have actually brought it down and probably picked his spot. But the important thing was he popped up in that acres of space. He just does have that knack of knowing where to drift and get behind defenders, and very unlucky. That would have crowned his display, wouldn't it, if he'd ended up putting it in the net.
Well, I must emphasise it was a selection that wasn't exactly widely applauded in some quarters, but perhaps just goes to show that the coach knows best. Here's Shearer, and Beardsley running on here. Shearer goes for a return just inside him. And that's where it's gone. Shearer! Platt. And Barnes. And Beardsley timing his run now on the far side. Are they onside? Looks as though Shearer is. A chance for England here. And driven across rather than in by Alan Shearer, who had time and space there. Okacha takes it quickly. Now then, this is Ipiba. Adipoju! Saved by Flowers, man offside. Ipiba was standing on the goal line. But Adipoju hit a good shot there.
It was an excellent shot, wasn't it, on his left foot. Dipping one, I suppose, as it's half cleared here on the penalty area. It's a sort of height Tim Flowers, as a goalkeeper, would like, but it was powerfully struck. He got both hands across.
Well, Terry Venables wondering how much more stoppage time the Swedish referee is going to add on. It's nearly 50 minutes now we've played in the second half. Finidi will take the corner for Nigeria. And scrambled away from the line. Lasso covering there, but it isn't over yet. And here's Ipiba again. And England living on their nerves here until David Platt suddenly sees it. Oh, well, he's still got a chance to break at the other end. This is Letitia, and this is Wise. If he could have squared that, he had McManaman and Sheringham in good positions. This is the moment when England nearly conceded the equaliser Graham Lasso is the man just in front of the line who hooks the ball clear.
Once again, we've seen a visiting team come to Wembley who've shown probably more skill, man for man, haven't they, from time to time?
Yeah, they were delightful to watch. I mean, we do love to see that. You can hear the crowd purring at times at those ball skills. But as Alan said, although they're above us in the World Cup ladder at the moment, they still have to get their act together when they're defending.
As good as they played for the first 15 minutes, I always thought England were going to win that game. What I like about Venables' teams is they've got balance. He got a lot of criticism for playing Dennis Wise, and he could have played McManaman or Letizia, but I thought he played Dennis Wise just to get the balance right. And on the night, he was proved right.
They've got balance and method.
Exactly, they're organised. They played pretty well as well. They played some nice stuff, and I thought they thoroughly deserved to win.
Now, this is the bit for Terry. Nobody else is interested in this. The marks out of 10. We always do this for the international. So you first up.
Could Jim tell me if he's marking in half marks tonight, or is it? Are we going to whole numbers?
Well, he'll keep it up his sleeve. Let's have yours first.
I'll give them 8. I thought they were very good.
Yeah, that's good.
Well, I was marking last time on against the US of A. I mean, the Nigerians really are ahead of them, I think, in World Cup tables.
It was Romania last time.
Was it Romania?
Yeah, well,
oh,
anyway, it's Nigeria tonight.
Yeah,
so.
I've given the game away now, yes.
You're marking the wrong team.
I would go, an almost 8 tonight. And
7 3/4.
I'd go 7 3/4 on that.
It
was an enjoyable performance, but I don't think the public would have enjoyed England as much as they enjoyed Nigeria in a funny way.
It's a good win, though.
Yeah.